Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. Today, I'm gonna tell you basically why I think millions of women have perhaps ruined their lives, and several men, by screaming into the void of the internet. Now, a lot of times I'll do stories where the New York Post or something will say, so-and-so gets backlash or gets anger from Twitter followers, and you look and there's like two people that made comments, both of which have 6 followers and 1 comment on their post and maybe 1 like. And they're using this as the basis of how to control the narrative, not only against men, but girl power and all things political. And I want to stay away from the political part, but I want to talk about why women are going down the wrong path in life, and they think they're doing it to rounds of cheers and applause, despite men saying, we don't want you to be like this. We don't want to date women like this. They continue to go down these wrong paths, and they think they're doing it to thunderous applause, but in reality, they're doing it to nobody, a bunch of bots. And this is one of the reasons why, number one, I am on Twitter, but I use it to scroll and look for news stories. I do comment to real people, such as politicians, Elon Musk, things like that. Every once in a while, I'll reply to things like that. But I never get into Twitter wars. I never argue with some of the people that post things. And if you look at some of the posts, the other day, a political figure made a post, and underneath there, I found several that is, thank you very much. You are a brave man. You are a brave man. I don't know how many people you would say you are a brave man to. And with recent things of Elon purchasing Twitter, it's coming out that bots are a problem. But they're also a problem on Instagram. They're a problem on TikTok. And they're changing the course of how people think. And what's really interesting is the bots will fool weak-willed people to change who they are and what they think to try to amass more followers or more attention or more good vibes. And they're changing who they are for nothing, really, just a computer algorithm. And the strong-willed people that are kind of set on a course and know where they're going in life, well, they're just like, is the world going crazy around me? So from TechCrunch, Elon CEO and Twitter CEO and Elon Musk clash over bot battling metrics. Twitter is full of bots. This much we know, but how full and what kind of bots? With estimates ranging from Twitter's own under 5% to independent researchers suggesting 20% or more, it's clearly a tricky number to nail down, as the company's CEO, Parag Agrawal, explained in a thread today. Prospective buyer Elon Musk responded with a poo emoji. Now, I'm not going to read down the whole story because that's not the story, but what the story is that people are, I looked up something by Jordan Peterson the other day, and it said he had tweeted 250 times in the last 24 hours. Now, I like Jordan Peterson. I have nothing against him, whether you do or do not listen to him. He's an intelligent man. These people are burning hours and hours and hours. And if you look at some of these influencers, they've got hundreds of thousands of tweets. And what they're yelling at may be nothing but bots, and it's a complete waste of time. They did an audit, and this tells you that it may be well over 5 and even 20%. They did an audit, reveals shocking percentage of Biden's Twitter followers are fake. And this is just from May 18th, which is today. With billionaire Elon Musk's deal, we already said that, the company's tool discovered 49.3% of President Biden's 22.2 million Twitter followers are fake, meaning 49.3%. Unbelievable. It's either because they're spam, they're bots, they're propaganda, and how they did these metrics, I don't know. I think they listed it on another site. Again, that's not the point of this video, but the whole point, or they're no longer active on Twitter. The whole point of this, though, is to show you that, again, whether it's Twitter, whether it's some of these others, and I've got Instagram and TikTok to pull up, there's so many fake followers out there that are just, applauding and cheering on everything that is woke, left, kind of crazy, progressive, girl power, down with bad man. And I think what's happening is because of these bots coming in and doing this, it is actually altering the course of politics, of Hollywood, of other Well, women are doing the same thing. Women are posting pictures up of bikinis and, oh, you go girl, slay, stunning and brave, as are bigger women, as are maybe women that are supporting kind of unpopular causes, as are women that are talking about, sleeping with their 100th man and other women are cheering them on. Now, there's plenty of real women that cheer them on, but when you're also backed up by thousands of bots, you think the crowd cheering you on is much larger than it actually is, and women are literally trashing their lives over this. I'm sure some guys are too, but guys don't nearly get the attention that women do. Instagram may have 95 million bot accounts, the information reports. I don't know how many users are on there. The data of Instagram users that are bot accounts has risen to 9.5 this year from 7.9% in 2015. Now, this was written in 2018. So how much has changed in the last 4 years? I would guarantee, well, I wouldn't guarantee, but I would bet that if it's incremental or what is the word I'm looking for, parabolic or exponential, that it's probably around 20 to 25% of followers are now bots. And these women, anybody that disagrees with them is a hater and toxic and a bad person that doesn't like my lifestyle. And everybody that does agree with me is supportive and loving. Well, what if most of the people agreeing with your crazy ass takes are bots? And this may be, a lot of the bots are from overseas. This may be one of the ways that the disinformation campaign, if you want to talk about true disinformation, is trying to cause strife in society, in families, in politics, and everything else. TikTok, as it is at risk due to bot accounts that are causing manipulation and algorithms. Now, this is, again, from, I think, a year or two ago, although I don't see a date on it. But they say it's a large number of accounts have been circulating fake information and promoting political topics like Bravo Lima Mike. Social media forums like Instagram have eliminated and deleted many fake accounts that were using ghost information. Ghost Data recently, and that's a company, I guess, recently conducted a study to see if TikTok's efficiency to control the ghost or fake accounts. According to the result, TikTok accounts were easily accessible to bots that will for sure spread false information. TikTok has been suspected of a higher risk of bots. Bots can be used for political information. Now, here's what's interesting about this. We know TikTok is very hot, and these women are seeking validation and going crazy on social media to TikTok. TikTok is from China. China freely uses bots. They sell bots. As a matter of fact, when I just did TikTok bot problem, or I forgot if you used problem or a percentage, it came up with come here to buy bots. Come here to buy bots. Same thing for Twitter, same thing for Instagram, same thing for Facebook. And so what's happening, I think today, and I don't know if I showed that, but this is from Digital Information World for that last one I just read. I kind of forgot to flip it back over. I think what's happening is that women are validating themselves and making bad decisions and making bad dating decisions and making bad relationship decisions. And in part saying they can get away with wanting a 6-foot guy and muscle bound because they're getting all this validation and their hypergamy kicks in and them thinking they're a higher value woman because of all the validation they're getting on social media. And the validation they're getting is from computers and robots and fake accounts, which has always made me, I think last stats I had here on YouTube is I've got about 12 or 13,000 female followers. Now, yes, they could be guys that have fake accounts too. I get that. But there's at least a percentage of women that watch me. And many of them say, yeah, I agree. Like, where are the good men? Why do we have just wimpy, effeminate, metrosexual men? Where are the good, strong men? And many women are like, yeah, I agree with you. I don't agree with what's a lot of the decisions women are making. It hurts them. But why are they the minority? I think it's because the majority are either bots or the majority are weak-willed of validation-seeking women that are listening to the accolades and the love and the attention from the bots. And that over the course of years is slowly shifting the way that they perceive themselves, causing them to be more extreme about what they show in a bikinis. The bikinis get smaller and their views get a little bit crazier, because the crazier the views, the more bot likes they get, thus making them think they're doing something right. And so they continue down this path. And that may have happened in politics as well. Either a lot of weak-willed people are saying, well, I guess I'm the crazy one, I'll just do what everybody else is. Or the strong-willed people, or the weak-willed are also saying, well, I want to get reelected. I'm going to do what the mass amount of people are saying I should do, even if the mass amount of people might be bots. Or the strong-willed people, the smart people, and I've heard many of you say the people with, I don't know, ideals and conviction are saying, I don't understand the world anymore. I want to get away from it. Like myself, buy land, get a house, electric fence, machine gun turrets, of just, I want to pull out of society. But when I go out into the real world and I bump into real people, yeah, there's some wackadoos that you're going to meet, definitely. But when you look out there, is it 30, 40, 45% of people that are walking around with hot pink hair and blue hair and screaming about pronouns and everything else? No. As a matter of fact, in my life, I've never met somebody that asked me to change the pronoun that I called them, ever, in the real world, only online. And so I think these influencers, I think women today are screaming into the void. They're getting attention from robots that are causing them to make real world bad decisions. And when this all goes away, when they find out it's all bots, either then they'll walk away and say, man, I hope I didn't ruin my life too much by trying to get validation from bots and doing all this crazy stuff. Or they're going to say, it's only 40%, but I have 1 million followers, so that means 600,000 are still real people. I'll still seek validation from them. I don't know where it all turns out, but I'll tell you, it's pretty interesting to see where it's going. Guys, if you're here on YouTube, make sure to follow me over on betterbachelor.locals.com. I've got unique content over there. Everything's ad-free over there. Please become a supporter today if you would. $5 a month, that is what it'll cost you, which is, let's face it, $5 a month now is really only, what, $1.60 of what it was just a couple years ago. So it's on sale. Come on board.